Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be an Empties video. I'm just grabbing stuff there, sorry. So yes, Empties video today. I'm sorry this is a bit late, but this is my Empties from, or these are my Empties from February. I'm going to very quickly show you some empty candles. I got these, I think these were Glade, possibly. I don't know. You'll have seen these and they're the colour changing ones. So as they burn down, they change colour as they go. These were okay. I wouldn't repurchase them because they irritated my nose. They give me a headache. I had to burn them in a room that I wasn't in. You know, if I was freshening the house, I would just burn it in a hall. It was a nice scent, but it was too intense, too strong, too fragrant, too much for my head. It was for Christmas time only, so they're limited edition anyway, so you can't really repurchase them at the minute. And another Christmas one is another Glade one. Why do they not put the names of the scent on it? This was a nice scent. If you see these ones, these are nice scents. I'm not sure I'd rush out to repurchase it again because it was a wee bit strong for my head and gave me a headache. Did I mention I'm quite sensitive to smell and noise and light and all these fun things. Anyway, the final set of candles, I'm just throwing the candles to one side at the minute. It's the Christmas Spice candles. I got these ones from Sainsbury's. These were nice. I would definitely repurchase those when they come out again next year. So that's the candles done out of the way. Let's delve into my bag of goodies. I actually have empty makeup things this month. Oh, I am excited. First up is a shower gel from Nivea. It is a Sunny Melon and Oil shower gel. I really like this. This lasts for ages. It's not particularly drying on your skin, which is good. It has got that bit of oil. It lathers up really nicely. All in all, it is just a really lovely shower gel. I do have another one of these in a different scent. I would recommend checking them out. I have some empty cotton rounds. These are the Fair Trade cotton rounds from Sainsbury's. I wouldn't repurchase these. They're rubbish. They're just really bad. They're really thin and they almost not disintegrate, but they become even more thin when you apply any kind of toner or anything to them, and they're just not the best cotton rounds going, unfortunately, but I decided to try them out. So the next empty I have are some empty cotton wool double-faced oval pads. I quite like these. They're quite soft. They're good for removing my foundation, which is what I use them for. All face makeup really. They were good. I may possibly have found some others that I like better, but I'll talk about those at another point. I finally finished up my cosmetic cotton wool balls. I got these from Boots. As you can see, I use cotton balls to remove my nail varnish and stuff. So, finished off one of those, unsurprisingly. That took ages to finish off actually. Next up, some body stuff. It's the Sugar Crush Body Buttercream from Soap & Glory. You would have seen this in my Project 10 pan. It's empty! I'm so glad it's empty. I did like this. I wouldn't rush out to repurchase it at the minute because I got quite sick of it by the end. So it's nice, but yeah, I've had enough now. Oh, some other random things. Some cotton buds. They are just the Isri? Just cotton tips, Q-tips, whatever you like to call them. They're good. They do the job. They're gone. I've an empty packet of the Biore Ultra Nose Strips. Biore? Not sure. The Ultra Nose Strips. Not the biggest fan of these, but I now know that they do work if you have serious blackheads. I tested them on my brother. I've said this before. I just I'm finishing up the box. I'm not sure I'll rush out to repurchase once the box is empty, but they're fun to use for now. Some empty baby wipes. I use these when I'm doing makeup videos and I'm swatching and everything else. They're just very handy to clean that up. Some empty deodorant. This is the Sure Women Clear Diamond. This is a good enough deodorant. I prefer roll-ons, but this is nice if you just want to freshen up briefly, and it's quite nice just to freshen up, unsurprisingly. Some more shower gel. It's the Shea Butter and Honey shower gel from Original Source. I like this one. Yeah, like this one, like the smell. Not my favourite, but it is nice and it did sort of help hydrate my skin or moisturise my skin, whatever. Now, I have an empty Kevin Aucoin eyelash curler box because I'm now using the replacement curler pad. You know, in my eyelash curlers I've got it came with a replacement pad and I've swapped that in, so this is now in the bin and it has got the old pad in there. From Garnier I have a anti-blackhead deep pore wash. I did originally use this as an exfoliator for my face. Actually, I did originally use this as a daily face wash a very long time ago. Very bad. I then switched to using it as an exfoliator for my face and used it sort of before I would do a face mask. And then I realised it was still too harsh for my face, so it became an exfoliator for my body. And it did work well as an exfoliator for my body. It did work well-ish for my face as an exfoliator, but it was just so harsh. Way too harsh. But yeah, it worked well as a body wash. Now, I have some empty razor holder thing. It's the Quattro for Women, the Wilkinson sword ones. They're my favourite. I have been buying them for years. I love them. Another product from Garnier is the Simply Essential Soothing 2-in-1 Makeup Remover. I use this to remove my eye makeup. It was one of those biphase ones. They shook it all up and applied to a cotton pad. Love this stuff. I'm not repurchasing at the minute because I'm trying to use up some other products. But I did enjoy using this and it did a really good job of removing my eye makeup. Now I have an empty perfume. Oh, it's got a wee bit left. I can't get it out. It's so annoying. But this is just gonna sit and try and get some more out of it. Oh, there we go. Oh, it smells so nice. It's the Calvin Klein Euphoria perfume sample and I've discovered I love this perfume a lot and I would probably buy this at some point when I'm not trying to not spend loads of money on stuff I don't really need. This is such a beautiful smell. It's kind of musky of itself, but it's not either. It doesn't say what it has hints of. Oh, here we go. Exotic fruits, rich black orchid, sensual woods. Sensual woods? What do people get up to in the woods? Anyway, love this perfume. Absolutely love it. And I will be buying it one day. Maybe for my birthday. That'll be cool. Now this is not empty, but this is definitely going in the bin. It's the Clinique Anti-Blemish Solutions Clarifying Lotion. This was my own stupid fault for buying it. I got sucked in and I should have known better. Too harsh by a long mile. I have talked about this in a post I did or a video I did on too much exfoliator. I'll try and link that down below. Yeah, way too much for my skin. I think it'd be way too much for anybody's skin. Nobody needs something this harsh on their face at all, ever. Don't like that. Now, another skincare product. It's my, it's completely empty. I squeezed this to death. I didn't cut it open though, you'll notice, but I did love it. It was the Origins Out of Trouble 10-minute mask to rescue problem skin. This is good. It's not a deep cleansing mask like the charcoal one. I love the charcoal one and I cut it open to get it all out, but this one is just a nice midweek mask, as I would call it. Sort of, it is definitely a cleansing mask, but it's not a super duper deep cleansing mask. Still liked it, obviously. I finished it up. Would I repurchase? Possibly, but I have others that I love more. So we are almost on to makeup stuff. I have an empty Angel perfume sample from Cherry something. I don't know, it's scrolled in the bottom. This was nice. This always reminds me of my friend who used to wear this constantly when we were on placement together at university. Yeah, I like this. I don't think I'd purchase it. I don't think it's the scent for me. It's a beautiful scent, don't get me wrong, it's absolutely beautiful. It is lovely, and I do smell people when they walk past me in the street wearing it. It's just lovely, but it's not the scent for me. Now, almost on to makeup, hang on. One other thing that's an empty but is not an empty because I didn't finish it up. It's the Sarah Chapman Skin Tone Perfecting Booster. I heard some people rave about this recently actually, and I had obviously tried it before I seen these rave reviews, but either way this doesn't really work for me. It irritates my skin a wee bit and everything else, so unfortunately not the product for me, so I didn't finish using it up. I used it for a few days and then noticed that my skin was getting irritated after using it, so I stopped using it and that went away. So yeah, won't repurchase that. Didn't even finish the sample. And I have finished Sally Hansen Maximum Growth Cuticle Nail Treatment. I have a new one of these. I obviously will repurchase because I have a new one. This lives in my handbag and I would take it out any time I noticed that around my nails were getting dry. You know, the skin around your nails? Not necessarily my cuticles, but I would put it on in that area and rub it in, and I would rub it onto my nails as well if they were looking dry. So, like that product. Now we're on to makeup stuff. I have an empty Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and this is the light oil-free version. I did like this. Oh, I did like this, but I prefer the original one. It just sits better on my skin. This is really nice though. If you have got super duper oily skin, this may be the one for you because it does go on and helps to control oil really well and everything else. It is a good primer and I would recommend getting a wee sample to try it out. You can get these travel sizes for I think £12 or something to that effect, and you get to try them out and see if they're the one for you. So that's that. Now I have some samples that I'm chucking because they're the wrong colour completely. This first one is the L'Oreal True Match in Golden Beige. Yeah, because I'm Golden Beige. And the next sample is from Benefit. It's the Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow foundation. And unfortunately this is in the colour Honey, which, yeah, it's not going to be the right colour for me. It's quite dark of itself, unfortunately. I did actually want to try this, but it is just, yeah, you can see in the back of my hand. It's way too dark, just there. So yeah, I've just decided to chuck it. I've held on to it for months. I don't know why, but that is going in the bin. From e.l.f. I'm chucking this tone correcting powder because I tried to use it for such a long time. It just does not suit my skin. It ended up looking cakey on my face and would ruin any nice foundation I put on. Just for me, I'm aware it works better for some other people. But I put a serious dent in it, like I hit pan. And it's a shame, but it doesn't work for me. Just move my sleeve away from the foundation on my hand. Now, from Revlon, I have the Colour Stay foundation, and this is for combination oily skin. I love this. This is a real good full coverage foundation, and it was pretty good colour match for me. It was a wee touch too dark in the winter, just smidge too dark, but when I blended it down my neck it wasn't noticeable. It is a really good foundation if you have oily skin and you're looking for a good drugstore foundation that's relatively cheap. I would recommend checking this one out. It's not too expensive. The next thing is a lip gloss from Bare Minerals. Again, I talked about this and the foundation in my Project 10 pan, or Bought and Forgot. I'm not sure, this could be from a Bought and Forgot video. Ooh, yeah, the smell, awful, don't like it, too sweet and too sickly for me. It's supposed to be a bit of a cult favourite from what I've heard. It is in puff pastry and it's just not for me, unfortunately. I have an empty Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. In fact, I don't think this is empty, I think it's off. It was irritating my eyes. I know for a fact it was irritating my eyes, so it definitely was off. I did use a fair whack of it, you know, the last bit. I just had too many other primers on the go and it was stupid of me to have so many open, but it was definitely past the 6-month mark with this one. So this is for the bin. And the final product that is going into the bin is my Bare Minerals concealer in Light 2. This is the correcting concealer with SPF 20 in it. I have talked about this relatively recently, and it was actually in my February favourites as I feel. Yeah, I'm not going to go on about it. It's not a particularly good foundation for me. So that is getting chucked because I don't need to keep stuff that doesn't work for me. That's it. So I tried to keep that as short and sweet as possible. And yay for having some empty makeup products. Woo! Expect more next month. Yeah, that is it. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. And thank you very, very much for watching. So please like if you like, please subscribe if you like, and I will see you in my next video.